You know, some mornings we wake up and feel a kind of tiredness we can't explain, not from lack of sleep, not from doing too much, but a quiet heaviness in the heart. It might be a memory, a missing piece, or just the slow whisper of time. And if you've ever felt that way, you're not alone. Growing older brings with it a kind of quiet wisdom, but it also brings change. Change that can be hard to hold sometimes. Today, I want to share something simple. Not advice, not answers. Just a gentle reminder that you are still here, and that still matters. And if this little corner of peace brings you any comfort, I'd be honored if you clicked the like button, maybe even subscribed, and tapped that little bell, so we can share more calm moments like this together. Let's take a deep breath and begin. You ever notice how the smallest things suddenly feel like the biggest gifts? A bird landing outside your window, the smell of warm toast, the way light dances on the kitchen floor. When we were younger, we moved too fast to notice. But now there's time to see, time to feel. I once met a woman, Elsie. She was 76 and she always wore the same lilac sweater. She told me, "I stopped chasing happy. Now I just notice it when it shows up." That line stayed with me, because sometimes we don't need to do more. We just need to be more present with what already is. There are days where the quiet feels too loud, where the house is still, but your heart isn't. That's okay. Loneliness visits us all from time to time. It doesn't mean you're forgotten. It doesn't mean you're invisible. You're deeply seen, even here, even now. Sometimes just leaving a comment on a video like this can open a doorway, a chance to share a memory, to feel connected, to be reminded you're part of something. If you ever want to share how you're feeling, how your day is going, or what you're holding in your heart, please do. I read every word, and I promise you're not the only one feeling it. Let's talk for a moment about being tired. Not the kind of tired that sleep fixes, but that deep, lingering tiredness, the kind that wraps around your spirit. It's no surprise. You've carried so much. Decades of caring for others, of showing up, of holding everything together. And now that you finally have a little space, you might feel unsure. What do you do with quiet? You rest. Because rest isn't something you earn. It's something you deserve. Let go of the guilt, the need to be productive, the idea that doing nothing is a waste. Sometimes the most healing thing you can do is sit with a warm cup of tea and let yourself just exist. In that stillness, something inside you softens, begins to heal. Try this sometime. Close your eyes. Place a hand over your heart and whisper to yourself, "I've come so far." Because you have. Through storms, through losses, through joys, and you're still here. That is something to be proud of. There's no rule that says you have to have it all figured out by now. Life doesn't hand out finish lines, even at 60, 70, 80. You are still becoming, still discovering. And sometimes growth looks like asking for help, saying no, sitting in silence, letting yourself feel without fixing. That doesn't make you weak, that makes you whole. I once knew a man named George. At 75, he picked up a paintbrush for the first time. He told me, "I'm not painting to impress anyone. I'm painting to remember how it felt to ride my bike as a boy." That's what staying young really means. Not wrinkle creams, not perfect posture, but staying open to wonder, staying curious, letting joy surprise you. And if anything you're hearing right now has brought you a moment of stillness, I'd be so grateful if you gave this video a little like. It helps others, just like you, find these quiet corners too. And if you haven't yet, Feel free to subscribe and ring the bell. I'd truly love to share more time with you. Let's talk about mornings. They can be tough, can't they? The stiffness, the quiet house, the echoes of memory. But morning also means a new beginning. You don't have to fill the day with big things. If all you do is sit by the window and feel the breeze on your face, you've already done something beautiful. Some mornings, just making the bed is a victory, or writing a single thought in a notebook, or listening to the kettle whistle. Little rituals, they anchor us. They remind us that even in this season of life, there is rhythm, there is meaning. There's a poem I once read: "Be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe. No less than the trees and the stars, you have a right to be here. You do. Right here, right now. You have a right to feel joy, to rest, to feel peace, to be exactly who you are, without apology." So maybe this week you'll reach out to an old friend, or go outside for 5 minutes, or listen to a favorite old song. You don't need to chase happiness, just notice it. It's already waiting for you. And before we part for now, I want to thank you. Thank you for spending this quiet moment here with me, for choosing calm over chaos, for showing up for yourself. If this video brought you even a sliver of peace, I gently invite you to like it, subscribe if you haven't already, and tap the bell so we can meet again, anytime you need a moment of stillness. And if you'd like, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. How are you feeling today? What memories are resting in your heart? You are welcome to share anything. Remember, you are not alone, not now, not ever. Even in quiet days, you are deeply loved. Your life still matters. Your story is still unfolding. So until we meet again, may your days be gentle. May your heart be light. And may you always know, you're never too old to feel joy again.